Good morning. Welcome back to Unspoken Exit, a series about suicide, suffering, and staying. Not all suicidal thoughts come from depression or trauma. Some come from a very different place. A deep desire to maintain agency over one's own body, life, and death. Let's talk about those cases. When death feels like autonomy. Well, for people with chronic pain, terminal illness, or conditions that significantly impact quality of life, suicidal thoughts may emerge as a way to reclaim choice. They're not trying to escape life. They're trying to escape suffering without end, without relief, without control. We must broaden the conversation. If we reduce all suicide to mental illness, we erase the experience of people in physical agony, elders facing cognitive decline and isolation, people who've lost bodily function and feel trapped. For them, suicide is not about despair, it's about dignity. Is there space for that in our culture? In most Western contexts, we don't have rituals, language, or even legal framework for choosing death with support and compassion. Instead, we label those desires as irrational, selfish, pathological. It's depression. This can leave people feeling utterly alone, and sometimes being utterly alone in some of the most sacred existential questions of their lives. Oh, how does holding this complexity, what does it even look like? How does this happen? Well, the truth is, it's not easy. We want people to stay. We want people to fight. We want people to be alive. But we also need to sit with the discomfort that some people want to die with intention. Not all from a place of disconnection, but from clarity. It makes us human for us to want people to stay alive. There's nothing wrong with that. I get that there are folks on both pro-life and pro-choice, on both sides of the spectrum, and not one is wrong, the other is not wrong. I'm not asking folks to choose a side. I'm asking folks to sit in the discomfort of being in the gray area. It's not all or nothing, it's not black or white. There are situations and circumstances that, yes, we can mitigate. But there are also situations and circumstances that we cannot. I'm not suggesting that everybody is in a place where suicide should be or could be explored. I'm not suggesting that we rationalize suicidal, or I'm not suggesting that we destigmatize suicidality to the extreme where it's just a free-for-all. I'm simply proposing the opportunity for us to begin expanding the lens in which we look at suicide and we look at its complexities. There are many, many reasons why and how somebody can get to a place where suicide seems like the best option. Not every suicidal thought is a crisis. Some are a call for agency. Some are a call for dignity. And our system often fails to meet this call. So I'm not asking that you change your view. I'm asking that you create an opportunity to shift the lens just a little bit so that we can see the complexity. Next, we'll explore why calling suicide selfish is not just wrong, but dangerous. So I want to thank you all for showing up, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session, our next episode. With that, I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing rest of this beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.